Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Onslaught, and we're moving on to Battle 5 in Enchantress's Path in Legacy Adventure. The final one. Foes of Asgard. Odin has been on his throne for far too long. Mistakes have been made, and Enchantress is tired of it. She has gathered a team to take him down and his future heir to the throne. Can Enchantress defeat down Odin and rule Asgard? So special rules, use the villains mat. That's actually been all 5, but I couldn't actually figure out how to do it because I'm dumb. There's just a button when you set up the game to choose the mat. So I'm using the villains mat this time. Place all the special bystanders from the villains expansion on top of the bystander stack in a random order before the setup. So these two are our bystanders that are going into the deck, and the other 10 are on top. Madam Hydra, Shield Officers, new recruits, and sidekicks are all recruitable. I have been ignoring that rule, and I've just been doing that normally because that's normally how I play. So the final setup, we got Odin. He always leads the Asgardian warriors. Odin gets +1 attack for each Asgardian warrior in the city and in the overrun pile, and Command Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from their victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains bindings. And his plot is to crown Thor King of Asgard. Set up 8 twists, put the Thor adversary next to this plot. Twist: if Thor is in the city, he overruns, otherwise Thor enters the bridge from wherever he is, and Thor guards 3 bystanders. Special rules: whenever Thor overruns, stack a plot twist from the KO pile next to this plot as a Triumph of Asgard. Good wins when there are 3 Triumphs of Asgards next to this plot. So just get Thor out of the city, easy. I'm not entirely sure which adversary group Thor is from. I don't think he's in the Mighty or this. Civilians? Yeah, I don't know where Thor is. He'll show up, probably. We're also facing the Mighty and the Manhattan Earth 1610. We're playing as Enchantress, Loki, Kurath, Breaker of Stone, Skirn, Breaker of Men, and Greethoth, Breaker of Wills. I had customization options this time. For this slot in particular, I could choose between Loki and Lady Thor, which I think might honestly be a mistake. Like, why would Lady Thor be helping overthrow Loki? I'm not entirely sure about that. And for the other 3 slots, I could choose between Loki or any of the Breaker heroes. Villains, I guess. So, any of these 5. Or Loki. The reason I picked what I did, well, for this slot, I just didn't think Lady Thor fit. Loki is thematically and mechanically more suited for this setup, I think. And then for these 3, I picked stuff that has a lot of Throne Artifact synergy, a lot of stuff with the top or bottom cards of decks, and with you, have a little bit of card draw stuff. Where is that? This one, yeah. This card has the potential to be extremely good, especially if I buy a lot of Madam Hydras. And you also have Throne Artifact stuff, and this wants artifacts, and this works well with Throne Artifacts. This works well with artifacts. There's a lot of artifact stuff going on over here, which I thought worked well together. The reason I specifically went out of my way to figure out the villains mat for this one is because a lot of these have, like, well, not a lot of them, but a few of them have specific, like, slots in the city that they care about, and when you're playing with villains, the city is reversed. So the sewers are the last one and the bridge is the first one. This will just help me keep track of that. I don't know if this group has anything like that. No. This group does not have anything like that. So whenever anything says the bridge, it means the bridge. And whenever anything says the sewers, it means the sewers. I don't think I messed that up previously. There's been a shockingly little amount of villains in this hero path, all things considered. So I don't think I've messed that up in the previous 4 setups. Let's start. Thor has arrived. Oh, he's an Avenger. That makes sense. Alright. Ultimate Wasp. This may come as a shock to you, but I'm going to take Soul Sacrifice. This has an actually pretty good chance of coming online. There's a lot more covert in this setup than the other 4, so I should be able to get this to work pretty well. Alright, Scheme Twist. If Thor is in the city, he overruns. Otherwise, Thor enters the bridge from wherever he is, and Thor guards 3 bystanders. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have brought in Jean Grey. It could have been interesting. Alright, I can't attack anything, and I can't buy anything. Am I going to buy Madam Hydras this setup? In anticipation of getting the Skirn artifact? There's also some other stuff here that cares about Madam Hydras. One of the rares did, I think. Maybe I should have brought this because I'm going to be getting bindings. I think I'll take a Madam Hydra. In anticipation of getting the Skirn card eventually. That might be a mistake. Ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the adversary deck. Put the adversary you revealed with the highest printed VP on top of that deck. Put the rest on the bottom of that deck in a random order. Okay. Put a Scheme Twist on the bottom. That's nice. So this goes on top. And these 2 go on the bottom in a random order. Okay. Putting a Scheme Twist on the bottom. Very good. Putting a Asgardian Warrior on the bottom. Less good, I think, but still fine. Whose turn is it? It's your turn. Do I also take a Madam Hydra over here? It's likely that whatever I take is going to get KO'd eventually to buy something better, so I guess I'll just take an officer. It's a good officer. Alright, getting some spicy stuff over here. Thor is going to overrun soon, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Okay. This is less great without artifacts. It's also less great without artifacts. This is weird. I kind of want to take this on the left so that I can get this eventually. Doing all this artifact synergy stuff and then there's no artifacts, which kind of sucks. I might just take Contest of Strength just as a chunky attack card. Okay, I can gamble that I fight the Asgardian Warrior by discarding an agent, and if I fail to hit a way to kill it, I still have 5 recruit, because everything else in my deck has recruit. I like that idea. So, to recruit, I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. Alright. Effectively the same result, but now I got through my deck slightly faster. I think I'm going to take Father of Lies. Or Break the Will to Resist. Nah, I'm going to take Father of Lies. Okay, Command Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian Warrior from the victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a binding as well. Get some bindings. Wait a minute, shouldn't this have KO'd? Yeah, he entered the bridge, so he should have KO'd this. I forgot about that. Yeah, ambush KO each ally from the layer that costs 7 recruit or more. Well, that kind of sucks. So this should have been in here a bit ago, but I don't think I would have bought it because I don't have any artifact synergy going on anywhere yet. I can gain this. I can try to fight you. I can try to fight you. I can guarantee fight you. Guarantee fight this, draw into maybe the Madam Hydra. In that case, I don't want to play these yet. Or just guarantee fight this, 2 attack card. Just gonna guarantee fight this for 3. Fight, draw a card. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Fight, draw a card. I mean, I guess I can just keep taking the artifact stuff. Eventually an artifact will show up, right? Right? Eventually? Alright. What's this fight or fail effect? Play all the cards revealed. Oh, that's really bad. Spider-Man stinky. Okay, I could KO the bindings, or I could KO one of these to get to Irresistible Bribe. I think I need Irresistible Bribe. I need to get to that or I'm going to lose, so I'm going to KO GW Bridge. That would give me 7 recruit. If I KO you, I will be at 9 recruit, and I can buy this too. How do I feel about Father of Lies? I feel like it's a covert card. That's how I feel about Father of Lies, so I'm going to KO GW Bridge. I need to get to Irresistible Bribe, or I'm going to lose, I think. Okay, there's an artifact. Beautiful. Scheme twist, if Thor's in the city, he overruns, so... goodbye. Overrun, demolish each player. I remember what demolish means. I've played this game before. Demolish. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. Each player reveals and discards his card with that cost. 3. Oh, okay. He's carried off some bystanders. Oh, first I need to KO something. This card's just good. I need this. I probably want another Irresistible Bribe. Probably just KO this one. More artifacts, great. And he carried off some bystanders, so each side needs to discard a card. Okay. I should take an artifact before the shuffle. So I'm just going to take this one. I don't think I ever want to fight Spider-Man. Okay, so I should play Father of Lies. I'm not going to KO Father of Lies. I'm just going to KO that Trooper. And buy this. The top 2 cards of another player's deck. Without revealing those cards, call one of them good and one bad. That player puts one into their discard pile and the other into your discard pile. Okay, well, I am one person, so I just choose, I guess. This card is so weird. I don't know if I like it, but it is covert, and I am going to be KOing stuff, so I guess getting stuff isn't that big of a deal. Okay, so one of these goes into my discard pile, one of them goes into their discard pile. This is kind of like KOing cards from the other side, right? It's thinning this side's deck. That's fantastic. And now I have an agent, which I'm going to KO with Soul Sacrifice instead of the Trooper. I don't think I'm fighting Spider-Man. That fight or fail effect is awful. I'm just gonna buy Underhanded Dealings. Master Strike, each player puts an Asgardian from their victory pile to an empty city space. There are no empty city spaces, so I can't put that in, and each player gains a Bindings. I think I want Absorb Metal. Just leave this in for a while to get my Absorb Metals online, and then eventually I can get more artifacts to throw. Alright, you have escaped, so I need to KO something. I want this on the right to make Titanic Bludgeon better. I want this on the right to have another artifact, so I think I'm going to KO this. Or maybe KO the other Irresistible Bribe. If I can get both of these, I can KO more things on this side. Yeah, I'll KO the other Irresistible Bribe. I might regret that. Okay, I could heal this Bindings, or I could buy All Humans Are Expendable, which gets me more KOs. I think I like that idea better. Alright, you have escaped. You don't have an escape effect despite your card having a billion things of text. I think I'm going to KO the Towering Leader or the other Titanic Bludgeon. No, I'm going to KO a Towering Leader. Oh, I forgot to do this. Whenever Thor overruns, stack a Plot Twist from the KO. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Good wins when there are 3 Triumph of Asgards next to this plot. Okay. I do control an artifact, so this is 3 attack. And 3 attack. Discard the top card of any player's deck. If I discard... I'm going to discard the top card of my deck. Okay, and then if the card I revealed, then reveal the top or bottom card of my deck. If the card you revealed is an equal or higher cost, I get +2 attack. I'm going to reveal the top card of my deck. Oh, it has an equal or lowered cost. I get +2 attack. I can dodge this card. Do I want 4 Recruit this turn? 4 Recruit lets me get Unstoppable Sledge, which I probably want. What am I fighting? Do I have ranged over here? I have this. Ultimate Captain America could be pretty cool. I'm gonna be getting a lot of classes over here. Or I just take a 3 attack card that could be a 6 attack card. This will reasonably be like 3 attack every turn, at least, so maybe I take this one. I could take this and try to fight Spider-Man. I think fighting Spider-Man is a terrible idea. He's just going to stay here for the rest of his life. So I'm going to play this to buy Unstoppable Sledge. So to play this, I must discard a card from my hand. I'm going to fight Ultimate Captain America. And buy you for 4. Can get Ultimate Captain Marvel over here. I don't really want it to. I could bribe someone. I could get this one by bribing it. And then buy another Underhanded Dealings. Wait a minute. That means I don't KO anything. Is that a problem? I mean, I could buy this instead, then. Instead of Underhanded Dealings, that's probably good. Okay, I'm going to bribe Ultimate Wasp to attack, and I'm going to KO a card from my hand or discard pile, and if I do, gain a new recruit. I'm going to fight the Wasp for 5 with the bribe, and I'm going to buy All Humans Are Expendable. Alright, I do control an artifact. The wording on this is defeat. So I could fight you and fail, which would draw me 2. Or I could fight this as a recruit card. I don't have a whole lot of recruit on this side. I bought 1 Madam Hydra. I could just fight this as a recruit card. Clearing the city kind of makes sense, because next turn's going to be kind of shitty. So I'm going to fight you for 4. I'd gain this as a hero, and yeah, just leave this here for now. I think this is just a heal the bindings turn. I may KO bindings from my hand. If I do, the player on my right gains all the other bindings from my hand. I'm just going to do that. Master Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from the victory pile into an empty city space. Each player cannot do so gains a bindings. Alright, got another artifact. Then I have 3 attack. Do I want to throw this? If I throw this, I probably guarantee that this hits. Do I need all that attack, though? Kinda. Buy another Ultimate Thor. Or not buy. Okay. I'm gonna throw this. 2 attack. And this is 3 attack. You'll discard the top card of any player's deck. I think I'll discard the top card of this one. I don't know what this card is. I don't think it's anything. I'm gonna discard this. Oh, it is something. Fuck. I mean, that's fine, because this has an equal or higher cost. So I get +2 attack. Fight this, fight this. Fight this first for 7. When you kill this bystander, you can up another bystander. Alright. And then fight this for 3. Fight draw a card. 2 recruits by discarding this. Titanic Bludgeon is currently not very good. Maybe I should buy more Madam Hydras to get this online. Or buy this to get it online. This also makes the Captain America better. Master Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from their victory pile into an empty city space. Each player cannot do so gains a bindings. This side has a lot of bindings. I should probably get rid of some, as opposed to getting something for more recruit. I don't want more recruit. I want another underhanded dealing. So I'm going to get rid of a bindings with this. And then this one. Look at the top two cards of another player's deck without revealing those cards. Call one good and one bad. One gets put into my discard pile, and the other gets put into this discard pile. I want to keep this on this side, and I'll take this on this side. I do have the potential to get rid of all this stuff with Soul Sacrifice and the two Loki cards, so I feel like taking the trash on this side is probably a good idea. Okay, I could get rid of the bindings, or I could fight this and buy this. Fight, draw a card. I kind of don't want to do that. I could try and fight you. There's one bystander left in there. How bad is drawing a card? It means I don't get Soul Sacrifice in the shuffle, which is pretty fucking bad. Okay, I'm gonna fight Black Widow. Two enchanted weapons. Okay, so... And then these go on the bottom? Yeah. Yeah, bottom in a random order. Which kind of sucks because I had a twist down there. Now the twist is either third or fourth from the bottom. So the enchanted weapons, she gets plus attack equal to the bystander. So I have failed. I haven't defeated anything, so I could still get rid of this bindings. Or I could buy underhanded dealings. I think I would rather buy underhanded dealings. Twist, Thor enters the city from anywhere. And guards 3 bystanders and ambush KO each ally from the layer that costs 7 or more. So he guards this engineer, this rock star, and this other engineer. Okay, so this is 3 attack, because I've got blue, green, and gray. Just going to fight you for 3. Fight, draw a card. Okay, I have played a range this turn, so this is 6 attack. And I'm going to fight Thor for 7. Fight, KO at each ally from the lair, blah blah blah, and then I reveal the top card of my deck. If it costs 0, KO it. That does cost 0. And I do that again. Oh. And then I kidnap another bystander. And I kidnap another bystander. And I draw a new card at the end of the turn. Alright, that turn was good. I think I want the other Titanic Bludgeon now, and then probably buy a lot of Madam Hydras late game. Madam Hydras and new recruits. And I'll buy a new recruit. Twist, Thor's in the city of runs, otherwise he enters the bridge from wherever he is. He's here. Ambush, KO each ally from that costs 7 or more, and he guards this one, and this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can fight Thor this turn. I should probably do that. So I'm going to bribe Thor. Going to KO this, and if I do, gain a new recruit. And I'm going to fight Thor for 7 with Irresistible Bribe. Fight, KO each ally from the lair. I want to do the engineer first, I think. Reveal top card of my deck costs 0, KO it. Doesn't. And then reveal top 2 cards of my deck, put in it costs 2 or less into my hand, put the rest back in any order. do control an artifact, so this is 3 attack. Do I want 5 recruit this turn? Another contest of strength would be pretty good, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna play this by discarding this. Gonna fight the Asgardian warrior for 3. If I draw a card. Do I try to fight Black Widow again? There are 4 twists. 1 is in either the 3rd or the 4th from the bottom. I think there's 1 bystander left in there, which would kind of suck. Being able to put twists on the bottom would be cool, though. I'm gonna try. Okay, I did put a twist on the bottom, and this has no printed VP. Your Enchanted Weapons is printed VP, right? Yes. So these go on the bottom in a random order, and I have succeeded the fight effect, so I actually defeat you. And I think I want to buy Contest of Strength. Master Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from their victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a Bindings. To attack, look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will discard that and try really hard not to look at the next card. Alright. To attack, look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will discard that, and then I draw a card from the bottom of my deck. Then to attack, I get 2 more attack, 10 attack. Is there an Asgardian warrior in here? No, these don't need to be here. But you're at 11 because of this, which kind of sucks. Fight this for 3 and then fight Wolverine. Fight Wolverine first for 10. I'm gonna fight Wolverine for 10. He's got 2 enchanted weapons, so that is 6. So I've succeeded. Fight or fail, I draw 2, and you are at the bottom in a random order. Okay, so in the bottom 8 cards, there are 3 twists. That's very good. I could play this new recruit this turn. Alternatively, I could buy... Kind of want to get to this other underhanded dealings. I'll play the new recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. Alright. The top 2 cards of another player's deck. 1 goes to here, this side, 1 goes to this side. I mean, I guess I'll take this. And I fight this for 3. Fight, draw a card. Alright, and I got the recruit I needed. I regret that. I regret that. I still think it's fine, but I do regret that. Okay, I'm gonna need a cards drawn counter. What color should this be? What color are you? Blue? Okay. What? Why didn't that work? Okay, 1 attack, draw a card. I shall dodge this, which gives me another card drawn. And this is 3 attack. Going to throw Unstoppable Sledge. 2 more attack. Then 3 attack. I discard the top card of any player's deck. I'm going to discard. Okay, I have Soul Sacrifice. I'm going to discard the top card of this deck. Okay, it costs 0. Then reveal the top or bottom card of my deck. I'll reveal the bottom. And it has a higher cost, so I get +2 attack. 3 more attack. I'm going to discard the top. Now I have a good thing to KO. So I'm going to discard. I have 2 good things to KO over here. I'm going to discard the top card of this deck. Okay, it costs 3. And then I reveal the bottom card, which costs more, so I get 2 more attack. Then I gain 2 new recruits. Odin's at 11. Going to fight you for 3. Fight, draw a card. Gonna fight Odin for 10. Fight, I get +1 recruit for each Asgardian warrior in my victory pile. That is 2. I could throw these. The chance of this hitting a twist are actually really low now. I don't think I want to. What do I want to buy? I mean, this is going to be reasonably a 4 recruit card a lot of the time. My question is, do I care? No, I think I'm just going to buy another Madam Hydra. I want these to become online soon. One recruit, gonna KO this. 2 attack, KO this, gain a new recruit. 2 attack, 2 more attack. The chances of this actually hitting anything are kind of low. It might hit, it might hit Asgardian warriors. Yeah, I'm not, no. What am I buying over here? Could buy this. I don't have ranged over here. This side's like pure covert. I could buy a Madam Hydra and then KO it eventually with Soul Sacrifice. Could buy an Officer and do the same thing. I kind of want to get to this. This is going to be good. The right side's going to have a lot of non-grays on the bottom. Alright, 2 recruits, 6 attack. Another Thor, I guess. Do I want this? No. Just keep buying Madam Hydras. You've got a plan. Stick to the plan. Alright, I look at the top 2 cards in another player's deck. One of them goes over to this side, and one of them goes over to this side. I'm gonna fight you for 3. Fight, draw a card. I don't think I want more recruit. I think I'm just going to buy a new recruit over here. I think my decks are pretty good. I don't need to be buying random garbage anymore. My music stopped. I fixed it. Okay, I'm going to dodge this card. It's not fantastic. This is 3 attack for blue, green, and gray. If I throw this for... I get 9. I'm just going to fight you for 3. Just going to save these, I think, and I'm going to buy a new recruit. Okay, I think I want a KO rather than a card draw, so I'm going to do this first. 2 attack, look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will leave that there. Then 2 attack, look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back, and then draw a card from the bottom of my deck. Then 2 attack, I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. If I do, gain a new recruit. Then 3 recruit, I will irresistible bribe this, and I also irresistible bribe Odin. Going to fight Odin for 11. Fight. Each other player with a bindings in their discard pile gains another bindings. Oh. You don't have one. I'm going to dodge this card. This is 3 attack. 2 recruit. 6 attack. Just gonna fight Odin for 11 by throwing this. Fight Odin for 11. Draw a card for each Asgardian warrior in your victory pile. That would be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I'm going to discard the top card of my deck. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I've done this. Can I win this turn? 21? No. I'll fight you for 3. Fight, draw a card. Now can I win? 20. Gonna fight Odin for 10. Wait, I drew 3 cards this turn from this. Each other player reveals an enemies of Asgard ally or discards a card for each Asgardian warrior in the overrun pile. This one. And I'm gonna throw this for 7. Throw this for 7. Okay, if you fail a newer enchanted weapon, you can't fight again that turn. So I'm just gonna fight Odin for 10 and win. I forgot that, yeah, I drew cards from this, so. Alright, I won. And that means I've defeated Enchantress's hero path, huzzah! Enchantress is very strong. Soul Sacrifice is really good, as it turns out. This deck did not feel very good, because I kept stealing all the garbage from the right side. But, if you think about it, where is that card? Here it is. If you think about it, this is kind of like KOing a card from the right side, right? Sort of. Just don't think about it too hard. Alright, time to count some VP, then talk about the decks and talk about the hero path. Left side got 22. Right side got 39, and if you combine them together, you get 61. Let's put that in. Click here if I won. Total VP 61. Go to results. Huzzah. Final score 340. You've unlocked the following hero, Enchantress, and write the following on your Legendary Legacy Adventure roster. Alright. Enter results here. Character unlocked, Enchantress. Final score 340. Lives left 2. Player count 2. Final blow, yes. And then I put in the link to this spreadsheet. And I've now unlocked Enchantress. Huzzah! And as I promised last video, I promised not to put her into literally every single setup, because I feel like she fits into literally every single setup, because she has a very strong common. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I literally think that I could put her in any setup that I see and be happy with the results, so I don't know what to do about that. I either never use her, or I use her all the time, or I'm gonna have to think of something. Maybe if there's like a lot of covert synergy, I'll put her in or something. I don't know. I need to think of a way to not use her all the time. Talking about decks, this side was kind of just taking on the shit from the right side. But it also got Irresistible Bribe to work, which is nice. I've wanted that to work, or the Irresistible Bribe trigger. I wanted this to work the entire hero path. And the entire hero path, there was not enough covert to really reliably get it to come online. This time I think there was. And if I didn't win off the coattails of the right deck, I think this would have been key to victory. But the right deck was also very strong. I kept stealing its bad cards with Father of Lies over here, so it didn't have a lot of bad cards left. Ultimate Thor was very strong. I thought I was going to be getting the Ultimate Thor off of the Throne artifacts, but I kept getting it off of this instead. I kept drawing them together, which is pretty lucky. This card was just nice, 3 attack. This card worked out really well. Yeah, this deck was just good. It helped that the Mastermind tactic, or Commander tactic, or whatever Commander tactic, gave me card draw for the final turn. Helped a lot. Talking about the hero path in general, I felt like the setups were all very hard. Except for the fact that they weren't, because the first 2 felt absurdly difficult. Speaking of which, I did lose 1 game to the second battle, and there is 1 card in that game that I didn't get until the very end, I'm pretty sure, and it's this one. I don't want to call Enchantress overpowered. I don't think she's overpowered. Maybe she is. Maybe this card is just busted. It feels like... Is 1 busted card enough to call the hero overpowered? Is 1 busted common card enough to call the hero overpowered? That's a very good question. I don't think anybody's going to deny that this card isn't absurd, but There's an argument to be made that she's not overpowered, and there's an argument to be made that she is overpowered. I'm leaning more towards overpowered than not overpowered, but like her other cards are just fine. This card's fine. If I actually remember to do the trigger. This card is... where is it? This card's very good, but to use it against the Mastermind requires like a little bit of effort compared to this, which requires no effort whatsoever. And then her rare, draw 3, and then you can get the trigger to put it on the bottom of your deck. That's very strong, but it's a rare. Rares are supposed to be strong. So it's just this one card that pushes her from good to amazing. Anyways, I'm done talking about how overpowered she is. I don't know if I'm going to make like a strict ruling on when to not use her. If I feel like a setup is underpowered, maybe I'll shove her in there instead. Like, for the most part, the setups I've done in Legacy Adventure mode have felt like the heroes are there for a purpose, right? Not a lot of the heroes have felt like they're just dead weights. So throwing Enchantress in all willy-nilly just because she's OP feels kind of insulting to the design of the setups. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But now we need to decide what our next hero path is going to be. And I'm going to do the same thing I did for Enchantress. Going to... those are schemes. I'm going to shuffle the hero bag a bunch. And then pull out a new hero. Nova. Specifically Champions Nova. Alright. First of all, let's make sure he has a hero path. Character select image. What team is this? Oh, it's Champions, right? That's this one. Sam Alexander Nova. Okay, he does have a hero path. Let's make a copy of this. Alright. And... yeah. Next time we're going to be starting on Nova's path. Nova, as a hero, is someone I feel is not fantastic. However, he's got a lot of bystander stuff and cheering crowds. Maybe I can fit in Jean Grey, who I have unlocked previously, into a lot of his setups. Because she's got bystander synergy. Yeah. Mind over matter is very strong. Read your thoughts is pretty strong. And she's got some ranged in there to go along with Nova's ranged stuff. I feel like Jean Grey and Nova could work pretty well together. But we'll see next time. So next time we're going to start Nova's hero path. Isn't that exciting? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.